Hi friends, welcome to the course Mathematics using Python. So in this video lecture, we are going to see basic operations in mathematics using Python. First of all, I would like to share the contents which we are going to see in this course. So these are the basic concepts of which we are going to see in the mathematics using Python. So now we are in the third lecture, basic operations in mathematics using Python. So next we are going to see the matrices and differentiation, integration and some basic graphical representations. Okay, let's we move to the Python code. So this is basics of maths. So we start with addition. You know, in general in school itself we are starting to learn mathematics by addition. So addition. So if I put in with the hashtag symbol, so that won't run the program. So if you want to run only simply the program, you can execute that, or else if you put some hashtag before that, that won't run. Okay. Suppose I want to add two numbers, 4 plus 6. So I am running this. So it gives 10. Okay. And suppose I am naming this with A. My A is equal to 4 plus 6. Okay. And I want the output of this A, then I have to print the output. So the print A, this will give you the output of A. Okay, right? It is again the same. Suppose I want to do the subtraction. So it is subtraction. I am subtracting two numbers. So it is 10 minus 7. So the output will be 3, or else we can check with 7 minus 10. So when you enter two values one by one, it will take the second value, like it is going to calculate the 7 by 10 and it will give the value there of 7 minus 10. Okay, it is minus 3. Suppose I am calculating minus 7 minus 10, we know that is minus 17, so it will gives you minus 17. Okay, this is basic subtraction. Then we'll move to the next one, multiplication. Suppose I want to multiply two number, as usual we have to multiply by using the as symbol. So 5 star 8. Okay, we know that 5 8s are 40, it gives you the same answer. Or else I can give to the higher values, thousands into some value, it will give the second value, right? So it is very easy to do the addition, subtraction and multiplication. Next we move to the division. So how will you do division? It is as usual 6 divided by 9. Okay, I am dividing 6 with 9. So it will gives you 0.666. Suppose I am dividing 1000 with 10. We know that it is 100, right? So it is very simple to find addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Next we will move to the power. So how will you find the power of two functions? Like power. There are two different ways to find the power of a number. Suppose I am going to find the power of 5, 5 power 2. Okay, so I can do 5 power 2. The double star symbol will gives you the power of the function. So power of 5 with 2 will gives you 25. Yes, or else you can mention this with some other function, that is math function. So I am going to call that math function import math. Okay, then math dot power of two functions. The first function is 5 and the second number is 2, because I'm going to find 5 power 2, right? So it will gives you 25. It is the similar value. But here we are using the math function. Instead of using double star, this math function is in a library which they have stored some basic operations of mathematics. So when you call this math dot POW, so it is calling the power function. It automatically using the power operation and gives you the solution. Or else, suppose I want to find the higher power. So math dot power of 1000 with 2. Okay, it is giving the value, right? So you know how to find the power of two numbers. Next we move to square root. Square root, right? So how will you find a square root? It is also by using the math function you could easily find. So to using this math function you have to import the math function. So import math, and I am going to find the square root. So math dot sqrt, right? This is your function math square root, and I want to find the square root of 49. It is very simple. We know it is 7, right? So while you run the program, you could find it is 7. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to find the square root of a large number. So math dot sqrt of a large number. Okay, so it gives the square root of a very large number too. So you know how to find the square root of a function. Next, I'm going to teach you how to bring out the functions values which are already kept in the library. So import math. So I want the function value of pi. So math dot pi. We know the value of pi, that is nothing but 22 by 7. So it is 3.141596, etc. And suppose that I want the value of e. So it is math dot e. Okay. So when I run the program, I'll get 2.718281, right? So these are the basic how to bring the values which is already have some names, right? So we'll move to the next one, logarithmic. So logarithmic. So it is very easy once we import math function. So import math. I want to use log, so it is math dot log. Okay, so suppose I'm using this log function, so I have to mention the value and I have to mention the base. If suppose I'm not mentioning the base, then that will take as base as e. So I want to find the log of 1000, okay, with base e. So I'm simply typing as log and 1000, right? It gives the value of log 1000. It is 6.90777. Suppose I want to find the log function with base 10. So it will be math dot log 10. I can directly use log 10 of this 1000, right? So that I'll get log 10, log 1000 of base 10 value, and or else I can use the same function math dot log of 1000 to the base 10. So instead of mentioning that as log 10, I am using this as log of 1000 comma 10. So it will take the log of 1000 value for the base 10. So again I'll get the same 3. We'll check it out. Yes, it is 2.999. When you round it up, you'll get 3, right? Suppose I want to find for base 2. So math dot log of 1000 base 2. Right? It is 9.965784, etc. So now you all know what are the basic functions in mathematics, how to use those things in Python code. Okay. So I want to teach you the simplification. In simplification, we used to do BODMAS rule, right? BODMAS. So this BODMAS rule, B is the meaning of bracket of, and D is your division, and M is your subtraction, sorry, multiplication, A is addition, and S is subtraction. Okay, these are the very basic rule which you learned in the school itself. Okay, now we are going to solve some basic problems. Use this BODMAS. So I am naming this as BODMAS. Okay, so how will you find the value of A, provided your A is equal to 2 plus bracket of 3 divided by 7 into 5. It is 5 into 7. You can multiply again another 7. Okay. So you know the value of this will be doing by the calculations of division, then multiplication, then addition. So finally you'll get value. So the answer will be, I just want to know the output. So I have to print the output, print A, right? Yeah, that is 17. So it is so simple because this 7 and 7 will get cancelled. 3 5s are 15. 15 plus 2 will be 17. So whenever you do the operations, then the Python code will consider it in the BODMAS rule and will do the calculation and gives the output, right? Next one is factorial. So factorial, you must know the concept of factorial first. So yeah, factorial. Hope you all know the concept of factorial. If not, please understand that. Suppose I am considering it as n factorial. N factorial is nothing but the value of n into n minus 1, n minus 1 into n minus 2 into, sorry, into etc. up to 1. Suppose I want to find the 5 factorial. So 5 factorial will be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So it will do the multiplication and reducing the number to 1. So I am taking 5, it will reduce the number 1, so it will be 4, and it will reduce to the number 1 3, and it will goes up to 1. Okay, so I am going to find the factorial of a number by using Python code. Okay, so has factorial. To implement factorial, I must import the math function. So import math, and I want to find the math factorial. So math dot factorial of a function 5. So you can simply look at that. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is nothing but 120. So we can check whether we are getting the same value, that is 120. Suppose you want to do for the higher values, for example 60. So it gives the value of 16 into 15 into 14 into 13 into etc. up to 1. So it is a huge number. It is something which you could see in the screen, right? So in the similar way, you could find the value of sine, cos, everything. So for that also, I'm using the same math function. Okay, but you'll get the values in the radian, not in the degree. So trigonometric function. I am importing the math, import math, and math dot cos 90. Suppose I want to find the cos 90 value. in radian, it will give the value minus 0.4480736161, etc. You can convert this function value into radian to degree, and then you can substitute and you can find the value of the cos, sin, tan, whatever may be. Or else you can use the symbol like a cos. Okay, so it will gives you the conversion and will gives you the value. Hope you all understand the basic how to import math function and how to extract the values of the basic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, power function, square root, logarithmic, Bode-Morse rule, how it is, how it can be used, and factorials, then trigonometry, right? Okay, I'll meet you in the next video lecture with matrices. Thank you.